Greetings or something. It's another vlog. I've been meaning to do this for a few weeks now, and I've just kept putting it off. Get home from work and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then walk in the door and it's like, maybe I'll do it later, or it's too late at night to do it now. And just finding lots of excuses not to do things, which is bad, very bad. Stop that. Both me and if you do that, stop it. Stop it right now. Start stopping it right now. Why another vlog? Well, because I feel like it. And also I've been working on this sweet new project. It's a lot of fun. We have one, and I say we because I'm collaborating with someone, a co-worker of mine actually, and it's this very entertaining, high energy, high spirits show that involves costumes and video games. That's all good stuff. There is a lot of strong language in there which will not be censored, but I'll put a warning before the video saying that, like, hey, just a heads up, we say a few choice, kind of common swears nowadays where they're not even really that swear wordy. But just in case people like to be offended because it's the internet, I'll go ahead and do that. But I'm really excited about that regardless, and hopefully it becomes a thing. What I plan to do with it is we've recorded what I consider a season, and that is just our playthrough from start to finish of whatever we're doing. Certain games we won't be able to beat, but in the future I would like to finish them, as many of them as possible, because I feel like that's a more complete, interesting experience. But this first one we did, it's pretty difficult if you haven't played it a bunch, so spoiler alert, we probably didn't, or maybe we did, I could be lying. Ooh, I have to watch and find out. It'll take a while because we're filming the whole thing at once, and then we're editing it and chopping it up into maybe 10, 15, 20-minute episodes, somewhere around that time frame. I'm not sure how many there will be yet. It's hard to align schedules when you're both 9-to-5 working professionals. But once we get that all edited into a place where we like it, and hopefully lots of fancy art assets and stuff, and a little theme song or intro tune, we plan to release it basically one episode per day for as many days that we have episodes. This is a lot of fun, and hopefully this takes off. We get some traction on it, we get some good feedback, and we're going to continue to do it for the foreseeable future. It's going to be completed little segments and nothing seems unfinished. Yeah, maybe this will help us strike it big, because I have been thinking a lot, and like I really want to do this or something like this as like what I want to do with my life. I want to be an entertainer of sorts. I guess part of me always has, with the acting degree and the pursuit of like television and film and theater. It's something that's very interesting to me, and I would like to sort of run things my own way, start my own business. There's not a whole lot of help online when it comes to like how to run a successful gaming company YouTube channel, but I'm pretty serious about it right now. I'm trying to look into as much as I can, different revenue streams, not just ad revenue. Obviously there's stuff like merch, how to secure sponsorship details, how to run a business at all, hiring people, and all of that fun stuff that I'm going to seriously be looking into. I'm putting down my own money out of pocket to hopefully get some sweet graphics for at least this new series that we'll use for the channel for a while. I plan to pay for some cheap advertisement to see how that goes. I know it's like, it's not organic advertisement, but good luck trying to beat the algorithms without paying some money. It's just kind of how it works. So I need to figure out how much of my own personal money is a little too much too quickly to invest in this, but I want to do this for a living. This would be sweet. It'd be a lot of work, but it would be fun, and I would have control over the direction, and I would have influence over how the projects go, and I might not have as much leisure time as I do, just doing the 9 to 5, come in at 9, leave at 5, boom, the rest of the day is mine, and I'm okay with that if it's this. I feel like it would be really fulfilling, and I feel like there's still great things that I and my co-hosts and my special guests in the future can contribute to this culture of gaming as mass entertainment. Something else that I'm going to try is when I do these vlogs, sort of talk about what games I've been playing recently. Not going to cut in any gameplay footage or anything like that. Going to keep it short and sweet. So I'm going to talk about a little indie game I've picked up that's gotten a lot of buzz lately. The Swords of Ditto. It's a top-down sort of 2D action game like Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is the very obvious influence. It's a roguelite, so there's lots of, if you die you have to start all over, but there's some sort of like overarching progression and you just complete a run. It maybe takes a few, I'd say 2 or 3 hours maybe to like do a full run if you try your best to use as much time as possible to do stuff, and then you can carry over some of the progress and keep going until you figure out the real true ending of the game, and then just clean up some achievements and stuff, and it's alright. I don't have a whole lot to say about it. The art style is a lot more cohesive than I thought it would be. When I see little cartoon art style indie games like that, I'm a little worried that like things will blend in together and it'll be hard to tell who's doing what, but that's not really the case. I've played it single player, and I think a lot of the draw is playing it with another person, so it's like a 2-player Zelda game. It's kind of neat. There's not a whole lot of variety in the randomly generated rooms for the dungeons that they put together, and a lot of that can be glitchy. There are times that if you use the key in the wrong door, there will be another locked door in the dungeon that you were supposed to go through first because there was a key room in there that you don't get to go through anymore, and you miss out on a valuable item in that dungeon, which happened to me, which is infuriating. There are a lot of times where rooms glitched out and the doors wouldn't open. Like, it played the animation of them opening, but then they stayed shut. So there's a lot of lack of polish, and it seems like the game was a little bit rushed out, which is unfortunate. Again, it's nothing great. It's okay. Is it worth $20? I mean, I've certainly gotten my time out of it. I don't regret spending the $20. I would say maybe unless they fix up a lot of bugs and add some quality of life stuff to it, like auto picking up stuff that you're near on the ground, like gold and stuff, because there's lots of little items and collectibles that drop all over the place, but you have to physically run up to them and pick them up all the time. There's no vacuum item or anything like that that will like suck stuff to you, not like something like Enter the Gungeon, where once the room is cleared, all of the collectibles automatically go towards your character, which is a super nice feature. This doesn't have anything like that. And there's even a glitch, because I've been playing on PS4 and apparently it's super glitchy, and so far I have not, hopefully I'm not jinxing it here, fingers crossed, but so far I have not hit the data corruption glitch that it just randomly decides to do. I've been very careful about exiting out to the main menu before I turn off the power, just in case it's like an autosave bug or something like that. But there is a bug where if you have HP regenerating stickers on you, which are like equipable items, then when you close the game and you open it again, it will get rid of all of the gold you've saved up. Gold is a currency that carries over between runs, and it's really important to like hoard a bunch of it. So in order to prevent risking that glitch from happening, it's recommended that you remove each of your stickers with HP regeneration as a perk and then save the game, and that's kind of annoying. There are a lot of events that happen that unstick your stickers, which is like, that is just a glitch. They have this artificial time limit, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I get why they designed it the way they did from like a meta level. You need something more roguelike-y in a game like that to prevent people from figuring out everything the game has to offer on the very first playthrough. But at the same time, it's also a top-down explore the world Legend of Zelda type game. So adding that time limit is like kind of conflicts with the gameplay itself and like what you're supposed to be encouraged to do by the genre. I think there's a clash there that kind of hurts it. So again, I'm ragging on it because that's what I do, haha. But you know, everything else is very competently designed. The combat feels okay. The items are neat. It has its own dorky little charm to it. So aesthetically, like everything seems to fit together. So that's what I've kind of been playing until something else strikes my interest. And I'm gonna wrap things up with the vlog because it's about to thunderstorm outside. And I don't know why that's a good reason to end it, but it is.